Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, the AAA Gamer, the Frame, the best in the business because I'm that damn good. And I still own the RTX 4090, the most powerful video card in the world till January. And I am still running the i9-14900KS. Anyways, today we are going to have a look at Flight Simulator 2024. And we are in New York City, folks. A rematch of my previous video. Gonna take a moment to check into the graphics settings hotel. So we are running in a resolution of artificial intelligent 4K. We are using DLAA combined with frame generation. Every other single setting is as high as it can possibly go. Just want to talk about objects level of detail because it will not let you change it past 200 for this one. And if I remember right, 2020 wouldn't let you do that neither when it first came out. Maybe this will change later, and if it does, I will in fact make another video. Pardon me, it's been a while. Sorry folks, I was busy. As you can see, I have everything else cranked to the 9. I'd like to just go over my specs. I have now changed my power supply to 1600 watt TX Seasonic ATX 3.0 PCIe Gen 5 power supply. I have also exchanged my cooler for the ROG Ryujin III 360 millimeter rad. Since I have done this, I have not had one single crash. I am also running now 2 twin 990 Pro Samsung drives, and one of them is 1 terabyte, the other one is 2 terabytes. The 2 terabyte drive is my game drive, and it is inserted in the M.2 slot that is directly connected to the CPU, and my operating system drive is inserted into the chipset M.2 slot. And that is the only way you can get the highest speed of your drive, because it's not running Windows and a game at the same time. Anyways, let's get down to business. Thank you very much for tuning in. Very excited to show this one off, folks. Without further ado, it's time to play the frame. Put them schematics up there for you. And we will take off. I do have all the controls set to the easiest configuration. Not really a simulator-y guy. I've picked a clear sky day because I want to give the system a fighting chance. Now I will say this new flight simulator is definitely scaling across your hardware. It definitely, I feel, runs better than the previous Endeavor. That's for damn sure. Down to these precious buildings. The system killer. Now, in my previous flight simulator video for 2020, this whole area didn't scale across the hardware. It would use 50% of your GPU. That is not happening here, folks. Yes, I'm dipping below 60 frames. And yes, I can't match the same settings as the previous game because I did have LOD on 400. Like I said, I will make another video if they do unlock that. So you can take in the beautiful scenery. The game still looks gorgeous. I can't say it looks mind-blowingly better than the 2020 game. But I will say the ray tracing on the shadows is definitely there. It definitely, I don't think, destroys the last game's graphics, but it's definitely a setting that you can toggle on. I guarantee you, if you were not told what game you were playing, you wouldn't really be able to tell much of a difference graphically anyways. In a little while, I will go back to the graphics settings hotel and I will change the DLSS setting to quality instead of DLAA, so you can soak in some of that performance. But as you can see by the schematics of usage on the components, the game scales and uses your GPU, where the previous game did not do that. You'd lose frames and it would say it's only using 50% of your GPU. Definitely still has a little bit of horking and stuttering, that's for damn sure. You might get a few more frames of that amazing AMD CPU with the 3D V-catch. The 9800 3DX, I believe it's called. The 4K performance really isn't all that much more better than what I got here. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't bought it. And another reason is in January they're coming out with the 990 X3D, which will be even more powerful. So I'd rather just wait for that if I was going to make my move. Very CPU demanding area. Still, even with literally the best cooler on the market, the ROG Ryujin III, you're still getting into the 80s and past for brief moments. See, that looks pretty frickin' remarkable there. Wow. Even going over 80 frames. It's using 30 megabytes of system RAM. I am using the Trident ZG Skill 8200 megahertz RAM module set, 48 gigs. So unfortunately, you can't have 64 gigs of system RAM and have 8200 megahertz RAM. You do get tighter timing, so I've actually pondered on getting a 64 gig kit, but research shows the megahertz speed is the deciding factor. One more past the city here. Slow down a little. I really hate this throttle dented lock. Try and get lower for you here. Crashing. As you can see, 60, 58, 56 frames. Now we're going to go to the graphics setting hotel. So remember, 50, 68 frames. And I'm going to turn this off for just 1 second. We're going to put it on quality DLSS. And you're going to see if there is a difference in performance there. Just hope I don't crash. And what a difference, ladies and gentlemen. That's almost 20 frames. Almost point-blank range over New York City. Holding over 60 frames. I'm still really trying to grasp the fact that I can't put terrain LOD on 400, but you just saw an increase in performance there, folks. Definitely still has minor frame spikes, but it is a lot smoother than the last game. But we won't know for sure until we get that 400 LOD terrain. Oh, we just dropped. We just went lower. Only for a split second. No game likes it when you rotate the screen like this. That's for sure. Right, now it's time to try and do some Top Gun stuff. Oh, this is amazing. I love jets. I don't like this throttle lock thing though that it keeps doing. I think that's stupid. The last game never did that. That literally looks almost like a photograph. That looks pretty good. Wait till my airspeed goes down. All right, there we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Gets to 1600 kts. 600 should break the sound barrier. baby. There we go. Sound barrier broken. It has a frame time spike just to prove to you that you blew the sound barrier. And then what you try and do is you climb at an angle, not too high to lose airspeed, but enough to climb altitude still. Try and turn to go back towards that horrid city. Don't worry, we'll go back down there. Still can't get the 900. Must have flown away from New York here. Such a big place, really easy to get lost. But it runs pretty well, that's for sure. Oh my God! Ah! Oh! Will he recover? Will he recover? No, I'm down. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Flight Simulator 2024. Remember, I take requests, so thank you for tuning in and have an awesome day. Peace out.